Marlene, would you, because I think I asked you if you would share a couple of the crafts. I don't know, maybe some of your favorite
Yeah,
crafts or crafts that you guys featured recently, so people kind of have an idea.
yeah. Here's part of um we did some seed bombs, and we just um make our own paper, put seeds on top. The flowers were part of it, and then I made a boa, kitchen boa. It's you wrap it around when you're grilling or whatever, and you can wipe your hands on that. This was another,
Can you show?
yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
So we do it like this. When you're grilling, you have something to wipe your
Hmm.
hands on. And this apron is made of kitchen towels. Yeah, that was in one of the summer magazines. It's got two pockets. And this screen door I did, it's got like hog panels on the back, and then at the bottom is a whiteboard. Um,
Hmm.
well, I don't know if you see it or not, but I think and I
Hmm.
also did this bag, this big bag. My favorite thing to do is paint because you can do so much with paint, but this is one of the covers of the last ones, and this is the last cover, just the last one. I also
Hmm.
did a tablecloth. This is a drop cloth that I just used a stencil and painted in the stencil. Just it's a nice extra tablecloth. And
Hmm.
this chair, that used to be a brown chair. Now it's gray. Can you see it?
Hmm. It's a painting.
Or just repurposing something like this is just a tape around a tin can, and you make a candle with it by adding a candle wick and pouring beeswax over the top. You have your own candle there.
So these are all things. They're not really expensive to make. You can make them with things you have around the house. Is what I understand.
Yes, that's what we like to concentrate on, making planners out of. I took a bicycle wheel, took all the spokes off, and we made a board for the middle, and
Hmm.
cut out a centerpiece to hang a plant in, use it as a plant hanger. Those are just some of the things we've done.
Marlene, I got two questions. Well, three questions really. One is you mentioned seed bomb. What is a seed bomb? Two is the towel apron you showed. How long does it take you to make something like that? And then three would be, do you think I could make that towel apron? I think I'd be able to do it.
Know how to sew. You know how to sew, you could probably make it. Yeah, you
Okay.
just
Well, then I guess.
you cut a long piece for the string. Yeah, and then just a piece to put over your head. You just cut them in.
Hmm.
I think that is two towels. There's a towel for the bib, and then there's a
Hmm.
towel for the bottom, and then what's left over from the bib you add for the pockets. The
Everything.
only thing other thing you need is a, yeah, you use everything. And that probably takes about 10 minutes, I would say, to
Okay.
get the sewing machine
Gotcha.
out and just sew.
And what was a seed bomb? That was the first thing you showed. I never heard that before. Seed bomb. BOMB.
Oh, yeah, BOMB, yeah. You just take newspapers and you tear them in little bits and soak them in newspapers plus paper bags, and you cut them in strips, put them in water until they're all wet. Then you can put them in a blender and until they're very fine. and you lay it out on a sheet. You dump it on a screen and then flip it over on a sheet and dry it. But before you dry it completely, you put seeds over the whole paper. And you can put it in this one. I think it was too dry when I put the seeds in, so they just want to kind of fall off. But you can put it in cards to send somebody so they have their own seeds, remembrance, or
Okay.
whatever you want to do with them.
Neat. I think I could make that.
So that
I
was,
think it's something complicated.
no, it's not. It just takes a long time for the paper to dry enough that you can use it. I've had it where it's really flat and you can actually use it as watercolor paper or something like that.
Marlene, another comment. This is relating to technology. Christine just wrote, it's not a question, just a comment, but she wrote, "It's sad that activities are replaced with technology, a let us do it for you world. I still have a twin tub washing machine and I wash my own dishes." I was just thinking that with the magazine and the crafts and things that you guys have, I think what Christine's saying there, I think that's a similar idea. Maybe that's part of the appeal.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess each magazine has like a few of those crafts. You'll have several craft ideas in each issue. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. These crafts, some of these crafts were maybe in our 2019 magazines.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a sampling of what some of the
Sure.
crafts are. My
Sure.
husband does
Sure.
some really big stuff. He made my daughter a greenhouse from old windows,
Mm.
which was featured in a summer magazine. That back issue didn't last very long, but he also did a
Mm.
backdrop with some leftover lumber for our patio area, and we put our chairs, our patio chairs and stuff under there, and that was in a summer magazine. So people have used that idea for wedding backdrops or whatever other things. So
That's craft ideas, but it's in addition to the other things in the magazine, like the columns, the inspirational stuff, the recipes. It's a mix of things, if I remember from
yeah,
kind of what we were talking about last time. It's just part of the
yeah.
magazine.
If they want a digital issue, those issues that are no longer in print, they can just get them digitally.
Still available. So I'll put all that information from last time, the website and the phone number in this video as well, so people have that in the description. Thanks for sharing those, Marlene. That's really neat. So you'll, yeah, I guess.